Surround performance is surprisingly immersive when the room supports it. Rear effects are noticeable, transitions feel coherent, and the sound field expands beyond the front wall in a convincing way. It is not a replacement for a high-end custom theater, but it creates a satisfying cinematic envelope for normal home spaces. For movies and games, that added dimensionality makes the experience feel much more engaging.
For value, this package competes well because it combines strong bass output, clear speech performance, and practical surround effects in one purchase. Instead of assembling many separate components, I can get a substantial jump from standard TV audio with far less complexity. The result feels immediately rewarding, especially for action content and streaming series where scale and impact significantly improve overall enjoyment at home.
I also like that it responds well to simple EQ and mode adjustments. Small tweaks can tailor presentation for speech-heavy content, games, or bass-driven movies without breaking overall balance. That kind of control makes the system adaptable to different rooms and preferences. For everyday users, being able to tune quickly and hear obvious results adds practical value beyond the hardware specifications alone.
Dialogue handling is better than many systems in this price class. Voices remain clear enough at moderate volume, and the center presentation helps conversations stay intelligible during effects-heavy scenes. I did not need to keep chasing the volume knob as often, which makes long viewing sessions easier. For mixed content where speech clarity often suffers, this system maintains a practical balance between excitement and understandability.
The most obvious strength is low-end impact. The subwoofer has serious output and can move a lot of air, so placement matters more than people expect. A small shift in position can noticeably change balance and room response. Once dialed in, bass becomes deep and cinematic without completely masking dialogue. That combination of authority and adjustability is a major reason this setup feels exciting right away.
I tested mixed material and found the tuning flexible enough to work across different use cases. Music remains enjoyable with decent separation, while film playback gains the scale and impact people usually expect from multi-channel setups. It is not only about loudness. The bigger improvement is the added depth and spatial structure that makes scenes and soundtracks feel more alive and less compressed.
My final impression is positive. This is a strong all-in-one home audio option for people who want impactful bass, better dialogue clarity, and immersive surround feeling at a reasonable cost. It installs quickly, performs confidently, and stays approachable in daily use. With thoughtful placement and light tuning, it delivers a satisfying cinematic experience that feels well above typical entry-level expectations.
There are still real-world trade-offs to note. Extremely reflective rooms or unusual ceiling shapes can reduce perceived surround precision, and some remote control workflows may depend on HDMI behavior rather than direct native control from every source remote. Even with those caveats, core performance remains strong. With sensible placement and minor tuning, the system still delivers a compelling and immersive listening experience.
Build quality appears solid overall, and the system feels designed for straightforward living room use rather than constant tinkering. Once installed, it tends to stay stable and predictable, which is exactly what most people want. I can focus on content instead of troubleshooting. That reliability, paired with energetic playback and accessible controls, make